Hello and welcome to today's video. My name as always is Jay Hastings, and just before I get into today's content, please make sure you do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. You want to be able to stay up to date with all of the information that we're putting out every single week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button right here, right now. In today's video, I've been getting lots of emails, messages and letters basically asking, all right Jay, financial freedom sounds great. However, what is your story? What is it that you've gone through? What's the whole process? So I thought I'd just take a little bit of time just to basically fill you in on my journey and what it is that I've been able to achieve and where I started. Now, I was born and bred in South London. Now, life wasn't always easy growing up. My mother was a single parent, and it is what it is. Life was difficult, all right? I mean, I remember those days of, the bailiffs knocking on the door and, we having to hide behind all of the cabinets and behind the tables and things like that, even to the point of now in my adult life, when somebody's knocking on my door, I'm like, who's that knocking on my door? Yeah, there's an old anchor still deep rooted within me. But I always felt that I wanted financial success. I really genuinely did. So even though I wasn't the model student, if you like, I came out of school with literally 1 C, D's, E's and F's. And that was it. I went to college, dropped out of college because I didn't have to go, so I didn't want to go anymore. And then I even got the sack from my first job as like an apprentice doing surveying and all this type of stuff. I ended up getting the sack. Now, at that point, I found myself living in a squat because at that time I wanted to move out of the family home. I had a girlfriend at the time, but I moved out from there, and I found myself actually living in what can only be described as a squat. I was there for a couple of years, and during that period of time, I really developed that key understanding that, I want so much more for my life. And I wanted to be sitting in this squat looking at these purple walls with the wallpaper all ripped off. I didn't want to be in that position anymore. So what I then did is I said to myself, next week, Thursday, when I get my job seekers allowance or the dole or gyro or whatever it is that you call it from wherever you're from watching this video, when I get that next week, Thursday, that's going to be it for me. And then next week, the following Thursday, I pretty much got my job seekers allowance check, and I just started walking the streets of London trying to get myself a job. Now, within a couple of days, I got some temping work, which then led on to other jobs, and then before you knew it, I was working at a very large major insurance company, just in the call centre here in London. I worked my way up. Before you knew it, I was management, and then I went up to another level of management, etc., etc. By that time, I'd made the decision that I really wanted financial success. However, I wasn't really too sure what sort of financial success I really wanted. I thought my path was going to be going through the whole corporate world and going up the ladder and trying to get to, executive director within, a very short period of time. After a few years and working in the corporate world, I kind of realized that, I'm not really going to get my ultimate dreams, or it's going to take me a heck of a long time in order for me to get there. So I started investing in property. So that was my first venture towards creating financial freedom, was investing in properties. So I'm reading lots of books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And I'm thinking, look, okay, I want to now make a start towards my financial journey. So I invested in one property, I invested in another and in another. Not that I had any money to do any of this. What I've always had is a lot of determination. And what you will find is that if you are determined enough, then you will succeed in whatever area of life you want to succeed in. So I then went on from there. The recession kicked in. This is around about 2008. The recession kicked in. I just gone and bought several properties, but I thought, okay, well, let me sit on what I've got. I've done okay, but I'm a bit of a novice. I don't want to get myself into any real sort of trouble by trying to invest, so I thought, let me just sit on what I've got. I then tried trading stock markets, ended up losing around about £5,000 in the process. So I thought, I haven't really got money to be losing right now. I am very determined, but let me just park that for now and come back to it. I then tried a number of different network marketing companies. I then tried, doing my own affiliate marketing where you get paid for promoting other people's products. I was getting my information from this platform right here, YouTube, which will give you some great information. However, will it give you the cutting edge stuff of what you really need to now go and create a 7-figure income? Maybe, maybe not. At that point, I decided to seek out some mentors. So I got some of the best people in the game to mentor me, because by that time I'd had enough. I'm fed up. So in which case I went to a mindset coach, somebody to teach me what was really required from a mindset point of view. And I also got myself a strategy coach, somebody that would show me how to implement everything. In addition to that, I even got myself a spiritual coach as well. Again, showing me from a higher level, what does this really look like? Now, being able to really just have the accountability from mentors, learning from these people and really taking action on what it was that I learned, within around about 6 months, I was able to leave my day job. So this is in around about middle of 2012, I really started getting my head in the game. And by the end of 2012, my day job was a thing of the past. I've then gone on from then to do very well in places like affiliate marketing, but not just affiliate marketing, I've had digital marketing agencies. In addition to that, online courses. I do lots of online courses. As well as that, I've even dabbled with eBay and Amazon. We've continued to grow our property portfolio. So we're doing okay. We're not doing too badly. We've done literally millions of pounds in sales and commissions over the last several years. And like I say, we've put ourselves in a very, very, very good position. When I say we, I mean me and my girlfriend. We've put ourselves in a very, very, very good position from a financial point of view, and that is only but continuing to grow. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about delivering this content that I'm delivering right now. Because again, look, I know lots of us want to create financial freedom. We all want to become a great success. However, a lot of us don't really understand what it is from a mindset point of view. I've had the privilege of living in a squat thinking that, I was literally worthless, literally getting job seekers allowance every single week because that's all I felt that my life was worth at that time. Going from there to then having enough of that and going through the corporate world, getting to the point where I had enough of that, then started trying different vehicles like property and trading and then getting to a point of, I need some mentors, and then getting to a point of, now I need to apply everything of what I'm learning, and then getting to a point of raising my expectation of what I expect from my life, to then getting to a point to doing millions of pounds in sales and commissions. And now getting to this point where I'm now sitting here in front of this camera speaking to you, all right? That is my story. That is how I've gone from where I was to where I'm at right now. Obviously, there's a lot more detail. I'm giving you the short end of it. But hopefully, again, what does your story look like? This is what we want to know. This is what I want to know. What does your story look like? Now, look, hopefully you got some value out of today's video. Please, again, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Until the next time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again on the next video.